Hello everyone, welcome to this session of Shadowrun. This is the big fight. This is the fight of the millennium. This is Vladimir Volkov versus Konstantin Fontenot. This is the big boys facing off against each other in a sanctioned match. Because to catch you up on the developments since last session, after Vladimir Volkov killed a child that Konstantin was protecting, they decided to have it out with each other in a duel, and they asked the Comte des Ombres, who is the patron saint of Shadowrunners, and like an actual dude that exists, to officiate this match and provide a neutral ground where the match could take place, the duel. And then Julius decided to start taking bets. And so there is now a small crowd gathered in the Bar du Cobra, where the match is being broadcast live for an audience, because there was no football on.
And Cap State, two people want to mess each other up. Put it on the TV. Set up a bet system.
Genius.
So,
well, I got to make my rent somehow.
Only in Shadowrun.
So yeah,
our
now,
ratings are more than the World Cup then.
please,
Yes.
everyone who is not in the bar, mute yourselves in voice chat.
Oh.
Everyone who is not in the bar. So people who are in the bar, do not mute yourselves. So Julius and Dave, do not mute yourselves.
Okay.
Wait, but
We are
Okay, so
we are starting this scene in the Bar du Cobra, where the two of you are hanging out, and there's also a bunch of other people. Nobody else from the team has shown up yet, but they might eventually. This is a big crowd, unusually big, really, for what's going on, and bets are being taken, bets are being placed. And Julius is not the only one having a betting service, because there is no one making official pools. And the even though there's now two Shadowrunners facing off against each other, things are kind of elated. The emotions are good. People like each other. There is there's a party atmosphere with this big showdown, and they're looking forward to seeing some blood.
I mean, makes sense. It's two random idiots who decided to fight each other, and it just so happens that everyone else gets to be entertained by it.
I mean, there wasn't any football on, so we had to do something.
So yeah, is there some fucking something?
So, how much did you bet?
Roleplay wise, do you want to get some drinks? I mean, I had hoped that more people would be here to spectate. That can still happen later.
Dave is gonna... Okay, so what's gonna happen? Jules is gonna take the bets. Dave is gonna act as a fucking mobile table for him to write on and place all of the stuff. He's gonna use the compartment to put all the money in that is being bet.
We're gonna be rich, I tell you. Rich!
Yeah.
Rich!
Let me
Money!
let me actually roll some dice on this.
Also, Dave has himself put, what was it, 1,000 new yen on Vladimir.
I mean, yeah, you have your own separate betting thing in. A total of 13,000 new yen is bet at your table.
Nice.
So what was your standard cut, Julius, that you took?
10%.
Okay, then it's 10% of 13,000. That is what you're gonna get out of this, out of the betting. And now we will, unless you want to do something else.
I guess get some drinks.
Okay, you get some drinks. Everything is good.
I checked to see if there's any motor oil to put in my hinges.
So yeah, now people in the bar, mute yourselves, and the two combatants, unmute yourselves.
Before that, I'm gonna say, I believe in Konstantin. I bet a whole 200 new yen on him.
Stunning and brave.
Okay, the two of you are well, it's more of a sunken plaza. It's a high school sort of basketball ring. It's really not that great. It doesn't even like it's pretty fucked up, let's be honest. The high school isn't even there anymore. It hasn't been class in a couple years. It's an abandoned building. The whole thing is sunken in, and there are no more hoops. Both of the hoops have been broken off years ago. But this is a fairly isolated area. There are ghosts hovering above, looking out. And also present at the scene is, of course, the officiator himself not. Because he has never been seen by anyone except like 2 people in existence. However, as his representative is your old buddy Rieu. He is present. He will look over this match to make sure that everything goes properly. On the southern side, you have Constantine. On the northern side, you have Vladimir. And Rieu says, everyone, you must open this with not violence, but words. Each of you is going to talk to his opponent and make clear their grievances for anyone who is watching.
I'm gonna lose the moral high ground within like the first 2 seconds.
I mean, yeah.
My existence is immoral.
He flips a coin. Yeah, Constantine goes first.
He blew up a baby. He blew up an infant child.
At this point, there's a murmuring going through the bar. Somebody goes, "I've done that."
A child who did not need to die. A child that I had maybe wanted to take on as an apprentice. Honestly, though, I probably would just drop him off at an orphanage. But no, please, by all means, chase me through the hallway, trip me up, throw the baby down the steps, and blow it up at a neighbor's door.
You dropped the baby!
You tripped me up, which means that it's your action that led to it being dropped, not me.
Technically,
I believe it is my turn to talk. Thank you.
Actually, it was Yank who shot you almost in the shoulder, but that was because he was trying to shoot at the baby. That wasn't even Constantine.
Yeah. Yeah, it was your buddy that shot me. It threw the baby, and everything is just, it all went wrong. It was so very, very wrong. I also don't appreciate you trying to make me your best buddy. That is not okay. That is rape.
Okay, like, the cheering is cool, though, but the sound is getting annoying, and I want to... So could you please stop?
No, Vlad will lose it. No, my good sir. I believe that I am an authority on the definition of rape, and that was not rape.
It doesn't help you at all.
Is that all you are going to say?
First of all, this business is first and foremost about being a professional. About putting the job first. Not our emotions, not our own interests, but the job for the client. And our reputation is on the line. And in this job, reputation is everything.
In the bar, someone goes, "Well, if you have a reputation for killing children..."
Sometimes the job requires things that are questionable, but such is the nature of the job. And when someone in that situation was known to have betrayed Shadowrunners and left them to essentially be dirt in the dust, a message has to be sent. not just for ourselves, but so that everyone knows that when you fuck over a Shadowrunner, there are severe and grim consequences. Deadly consequences.
I wasn't aware the baby hired you.
A message needs to be sent. Everyone knows that. And that was our job. Your job was not to be a good Samaritan. Your job was to send a message. And we did send a message.
All over the hallway.
All right. Please do take your corners. You will be 50 feet apart from each other as the beginning of this fight. Please don't move your avatars.
I took my corner.
No, you are standing in your corner. That's not what I meant. Please, no stupid.
Now you're just asking for the impossible, my dude.
Seriously.
Okay. On the count of 3, I want both of you to roll your initiatives. So get ready to roll your initiatives. And tell me when you are ready to roll your initiatives.
Very well.
Okay.
I believe that it is necessary to sacrifice 2 legend points for the initiative.
You may do that. Let's get the turn tracker. I will...
Okay.
Did I tell you to roll? Did I?
You said when you're ready, roll the initiative.
No. I said I want you to be ready so you can roll on the count of 3.
I apologize. Let us try again.
I think I should go first now because of that.
It doesn't really matter who goes first with the rolling anyway. But I will go 1, 2, 3.
Do I roll again?
Yes, you roll again.
Okay.
And you didn't spend those legend points.
Okay.
Okay, that is a better score. So see what following the rules gets you. It gets you places. It makes your score better.
Doesn't really though.
And thus begins combat.
Vladimir, what the fuck am I saying? Constantine. Jesus Christ. God, I am tired. Constantine, if we are to do this, we are to do this proper. I believe that you are a skilled man, and I'm not gonna play with my life against someone as skilled as you. Replace the token, Krieg.
One moment. Okay, now you can go.
Yes.
Can you make it bigger, or do I have to
No, that's a DM thing only.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make it bigger.
Is that a major or minor action?
That's a focus action.
Oh, okay.
That's my entire round.
So the man in front of you bursts and explodes forth and turns into this monstrosity. And it is now your turn. Do you
And I
roll?
state, let it begin!
Let it rip. You'll probably have to. I'll have to add your turn again, because it
Yeah.
went away. But that's cool. Constantine.
I see. All right. So, okay. I'm going to try to incapacitate you. That's probably not good enough, though.
That is insufficient.
That is insufficient. So as you reach out with your dark magic, it just, because this isn't a human creature, it just the spirits do not know what to do with this. Though there is certainly life essence here, there isn't much of it.
Oh, there is essence. It's just not necessarily mine.
It's not good either. It's spoiled. You want to do anything else?
Okay, see, we're 50 feet away. We're in our corners. Is there any cover?
No, there is no cover.
No cover.
Krieg, 50 or 15?
50.
Oh boy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can shoot that far, but you are 50 feet away from each other.
Okay, I guess I just stand my ground, I suppose.
All right. Bonk!
Volk! Volk, Krieg. Okay, I shall use my move action and my major action in order to move 50 feet towards Constantine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use a minor action to draw my Blade of Blood.
Can you
And
hold a blade in that form?
Yes,
That's
yes,
that's a
I
bit...
I think it like becomes his arm.
I can.
Ah, no,
use-
yeah, I remember. I thought it was like a knife.
Yes. And then, as a minor action, I'm gonna use a reckless attack in order to, well, attack him, as I feed the blade more and more of my blood in order to strike him.
I've never heard of that. Is that a thing?
Yeah, reckless attack. It's a feat.
I thought that was a major action.
It's a bonus action because of the feat. You get to do one attack as a minor action, and it costs me 5 HP.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the nature of the weapon and the deadly, that's advantage 2. And I have destructive trance. So let's see how much I roll. Okay, that is a 10. Does precisely fuck all, my dude.
You do lose 5 HP though, so...
Oh yeah, I do.
This huge hulking beast, it just storms toward you, and one of its hand coalesces into a massive blade, and it stabs toward you, and at the last moment you go to the side, and you barely evade this blade of blood. It's now your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. Ah, boy, gosh, I wonder. I suppose I don't have that. I'm going to try to inflict fear on you.
Oh. Oh.
That is insufficient.
Yeah, so as you shower him with the realization of his impending demise, doesn't seem to do much, to be honest. Anything else?
Alright. Well, I'm probably within attack of opportunity, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I guess then I will take a, well, flavor-wise, a defensive stance. I don't think I can actually do anything that will boost my defense on the next turn as a minor action.
Not really, no.
So yeah, I'm just going to, as a flavor, I just take a defensive stance.
Okay. Bonk!
Well, first I'm gonna do a regular attack.
Nope.
I get another D10 because I have destructive trance, which means that the dice explode on one dice lower, so the D9 explodes. Need to roll that again.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that you can't really put that in this
The
character sheet.
complex sheet has that, but let's never use that thing. That is a 17. Does it do anything?
Yeah, just like 3 damage because it's like 1 over my guard.
Then I regenerate 1 from slightly taking a couple of your drops.
Yeah, the blade cuts slightly next to your face.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a defensive action.
Okay,
wait,
so
wait,
that
wait, how do
is-
you... why did you roll twice, though, Donovan?
Because I attack once with my major and another one is a reckless attack.
Oh, you can do that every turn. That's fucked up. But yeah, go ahead.
it costs 5 HP each time I do it.
That's true.
So I'm gonna roll a defensive action. I'm gonna summon my entropic energy to try to protect me. Okay, I'll take that.
So 24 versus 29. So that's 5 damage. I managed to heal 2 HP.
Yeah, most of the power being drained out of you is actually drained from some infinite pool of dead energy. It doesn't do much to you, but that energy is of course not useful as a healing agent for Donovan, but it does for Constantine, for Vlad. Jesus Christ! But it does.
Tropic energy is like the shit, man. I love holding
It's
his hand.
well, it's not life energy. It's like death energy. You can't heal yourself with death energy.
Well, mine's kind of both. It's like a yin yang.
Yeah, but he drains your life energy, but like the other shit that he actually gets, where most of the damage goes from your defense action, that's a different thing. So yeah, basically you have used your major action for your turn, Dollmaker.
Yay! No, wait, bad. I don't have any minor actions I can do at this point. Like, I don't have
Hey,
any.
hey! You can cast the light boon as a minor action.
That's true.
I can cast a light boon.
That is possible.
That's not gonna do anything, though.
No, probably not.
That's like a cast it on your face. But you're not. You gotta be a willing participant for boons. Yeah, I don't have anything I can do with a minor action right now, except maybe tickle you, but I don't think that'll work. Yeah, I
How would
just
you tickle a giant blood monster?
These are questions that scientists still can't answer.
very, very tenderly, very gentle. Yeah, I don't think I have anything I can do at this point as a minor action.
You can't really. I mean, if you move
No.
out, you get opportunity
Always
attacks.
forfeit the fight.
What?
What?
You can always forfeit the fight.
No, I'm good. I'll just stand there.
Okay, it is Vladimir's turn.
This man has no fear. Why won't you surrender, little man?
He does not have fear
Why?
of death.
Won't you admit?
Okay, I'm gonna have to do a defensive action on that one. Can I do advantage with that or no? Like, can I
There's
put legend points?
there is a
I
feat
mean,
for
you
that.
can use legend points with defensive actions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss one on it. Okay, that didn't help at all.
It's 21.
You take 14.
Yep.
Yeah, this one actually cuts deeply into you. You fail to provide an appropriate defense. There is only a small part of the blast that is taken from you.
I apply the Bane one rank of fatigue.
1 rank of fatigue. So that means I have a disadvantage 1, right?
On all non-attack
on-
rolls.
Yeah, non-attack and non-boon and Bane, like basically like skill checks. Like it's a minor thing.
But it can get pretty bad.
Yes, it can. Will you surrender now?
Nope.
Can you not admit that professionalism is better to this altruism that you're being about? There's no need for this. You have potential. All I need is to draw it out of you, even if by force.
I can't do anything, so I use my defensive action.
Yeah.
So that's 20.
I need to roll a d20 and a d10 in addition to this.
I'm out. I'm unconscious. Or I'm dead. I'm not sure which he wants.
No, you can't drop below 1 HP.
Yeah, you are unconscious.
Yes, the last thing you feel, Constantine, is this power draining out of you, right? And now, Vladimir, roll perception.
Very well. Oh, my perception is like fuck all.
I'm gonna. What can I give you that doesn't make you look dead, unconscious. Makes you look unconscious. Let's go with this. This is a pretty this is tiny. Okay. Well. That's very unfortunate.
Oh, I have plans, Creek. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I have plans too.
Oh, not the bad kind of plans, Creek.
Oh, I have a lot of people would interpret them as the good kind of plans. Let's be honest. You chance upon a familiar face, standing on the rim of the basketball field. A man that you know. A man that greets you with a German accent. Hello, Volkov. Long time no see.
Bled, you arrived all the way here, eh?
I have. Look what you have done to my body. And it is indeed, he is cybered up to death. This guy is cybered up beyond, like, whatever magic he once had has now been replaced 100% by technology. This guy is not gonna do any magic. There's also a second man standing right next to him. A man that... Give me a learning roll.
I knew this was gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, you believe that you might faintly recognize this person, but you've met so many people in your life that you can't really remember. And I have rolled initiative for these people before the fight, so where's the paper where I wrote that down? It's right here.
The game was rigged from the start. I am the villain of this story. I'm gonna have a proper villain's end.
Oh, that you will. Rieu speaks up and says, Vladimir Volkov, the Comte des Ombres considers you to be a liability to Shadowrunners as a caste. He has sentenced you to death. And thus begins a new turn. And the first man to act is Mr. Manfred Strauch.
Let it begin.
I'm kind of glad I didn't roll to attack you, to be honest.
Yes. What is Mr. Manfred Strauch gonna do? The big cyber guy. He pulls his massive. First of all, he jumps down into the battlefield from the ledge and shoots at you. Wait, doesn't he have? No, he doesn't. Okay, and he shoots at you with a big old gun.
Okay, it grazes me.
He you know, it grazes you. It's all right. You know, nothing terrible has happened to you at this point. Which also makes it your turn.
Okay, does Ryu appear to be aggressive towards me?
He stands up there. He has his gun in his hand, but he stands. But he doesn't seem to be itching to kill you. He will leave that to the professionals.
I am no liability. I prefer to think of myself as an asset. An asset that does what is absolutely necessary. Now, which one of these two gentlemen is closer to me?
The closest one is Manfred, because he is actually in the battlefield.
How far away are they from me?
They're both like 30 feet away.
I shall approach the cybered up individual after moving 30 feet, and I shall attempt to strike him to the best of my ability.
Oh shit, that is actually quite impressive.
Does it apply a bane?
Actually, his mate will try to perform a defense action. You see that this man is not very cybered up, but he is fairly cybered up. and he projects a shield into the air. And thus takes away a lot of your blow that would have hit Manfred otherwise. Manfred does not seem to like this very much. And still, I think this is still a good amount of damage that hits him.
And then I shall attempt to strike him again.
Yes.
And I wish to finish this battle faster rather than slower. I shall use 2 legend points. You should have stayed far, far away from me.
You are dead, Volkov.
And
You
I
will
had
not
another-
kill me tonight. Yes,
That would be a 43.
Oh, impressive. That does 24 damage, and that does a lot of damage to the guy.
I shall select rank 7 incapacitate.
Okay. How do you want to do that? Well, I mean, it knocks him out basically. That's
It would
pretty.
be essentially paralyzing pain and knocking him out as the blade just keeps sucking his blood.
Yes, that is very appropriate. Let's be honest. Well, impressive. Dollmaker is out of it. He is, on the other side, doesn't even know
Game
what's
was
going on.
rigged from the start.
Kind of was. Ryo, however, seeing just how powerful you are, considers that maybe he should intervene in this combat. Not that he's...
Oh, come on!
a
Come on!
Not that he's a particularly good shot, but it's just that the smart link on his gun does a lot of the aiming for him.
Okay, I take how much is it? 8 from that. Okay,
Now,
I can respect you that.
I mean,
well, I don't mean to interrupt.
Yes?
I am trying to track down the matrix signal to find where this fight is taking place.
Okay, roll your matrix skill.
I'm curious, is the fight still
I already
being
rolled a
televised?
13.
Well, the fight is still being televised.
Yeah, I rolled a 13 to track the super cybered up dude's signal in the matrix.
You can't track his signal because you don't know where it comes from. You can only track,
To find his signal, I mean, to see where they are. I'm trying to find them.
the broadcast location.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely within Clichy, and you can basically find it on Google Maps.
This is racism against my people.
Okay.
It's
Me and Julius
2
are on
kilometers
our
away.
way there right now.
But before we get out of the bar, I quickly steal all of the Nuyen that was betted.
Yes.
Run
Are
out.
you
You
The
lost
fight
sure
is
two.
over.
Are you sure that that's a good idea?
I mean, we're gonna run away, so someone's gonna steal it, and it might as well be me.
We're not gonna steal it. The fight ended. Vlad won.
You have
Okay,
to pay
whoever
off
won,
everybody
won.
that bet for Vlad.
No, whatever. Who bet for Vlad? I bet for Vlad. Who else?
Can we handle this sort of minutia with the bookkeeping later?
No,
No,
it's
because
important.
we kind of want to go over to the fight and help Vlad out.
So
because
if
it's against
you
the
want
rules.
to start paying out the people who paid for Vlad. Okay, that is going to take you 4 turns.
4 turns, and after that we're gonna head over to Vlad's location.
Yes, but which is 2 kilometers away.
Whatever.
We have a car, right?
I mean, you could get a car. It's no problem.
We're gonna rent one. We'll pay him extra to go extra fast.
We paint it with red stripes as well.
Yes.
I mean, they
Also-
all come with red stripes built in, so they're pretty good.
Since I bet 1,000 on Vlad, I get crabfishes 200. Yay.
Yeah, but can you mute yourselves again? I'm gonna call you up in 4 turns. Or if I
Yeah.
forget, call me up in 4
Put it in a
turns.
timer. Put it in a timer on the initiative wheel.
No, I actually have the dice here. I'm gonna count it down. I
Okay.
rolled a dice to see how many turns it would take you. So yeah, it's Ryo's turn. Ryo just hit the button and he's speaking into his headset. And that would make it Anatoly the Serene's turn. And
He has no major actions, thank God.
yeah, he has no major actions. No, Anatoly the Serene. He Well, I have to look something up real quick though. I'm sorry about this. Open. Oh no, that's actually not what I wanted. I wanted to go on Hero Muster because the Open Legend website is not good. It just isn't good. Nope, that's not. And that's still not what I want. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's not what happens. Boon Focus doesn't give you the ability to start to get boons as a minor action, level 1 at least.
Rank 2 gives you that.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that.
No.
Okay, but as a minor action, he will throw a stim dart at at the guy, at his buddy. He will sort of deliver an electric shock and get him out of the situation that he is in, out of the predicament. He is no longer incapacitated. Because, I mean, he's just standing like 5 feet away and also above him.
That means rank 7 requires him to take at least 1 point of damage.
Well, I suppose he can't do that. I mean, even an electric shock, he wouldn't go out of his way for that. So he wouldn't kill him. I mean, considering that he's already a bit damaged.
Are you talking about me? Yeah, I'm dead. No.
You're not dead.
You're unconscious. You're not dead.
It is now Manfred's turn. And how high is the attribute that you used to invoke this?
7. The DC is 17.
7. So the DC is 17, yeah. And his fortitude is 5. So I will... Let's see if I make this right. Roll 1d20.
Plus 5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, I'll add the 5. I can just put it in here, though, right? Plus 5? And then it'll... Oh, okay, no, that's an unrecognized command, so I'll just go roll 1d20 and then add it later. What the fuck? Why is... Ah, I know why. I am very bad at using this software.
Like this.
Yes, yeah, I did that. Yeah, 16. So he doesn't actually make it. But you can feel that the machinery inside him sort of tries to get him back.
No, we're not having any of that shit.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
Roll a death save. The DC is 41, unless his guard is above 10.
1 second. I have.
So he's dead?
He needs to probably, I don't know his stats, but if the incapacitate removes your attributes from your defenses, so his guard should be 10 plus armor or other sources such as the invisibility boon if someone else has cast it.
Well, he's clearly not invisible. He is.
Yeah, but like it's basically the DC is 10 plus damage taken.
He is quite visible, and yeah. I am actually going to invest 3 legend points in this. Because I can. Yeah.
Holy shit!
And, I mean, he does have fairly solid fortitude as it comes out of the box.
He still eats the damage. How much damage did he take, so I know my region?
Well, yeah, he is now dead. Wait, this is his death save that doesn't prevent any damage. He still eats the damage. Okay.
Damage.
So he is definitely knocked the fuck out now.
Okay. It's time to try that again.
Well, he gets to do this again, but without the legend points this time. Jesus.
I'm gonna assume that the amount of damage was like enough to bring me back to full.
Okay. Yes.
This lucky motherfucker.
He is now at 0. The thing is still pretty accurate.
He is extremely lucky, this dude.
He is. Also...
Actually, no. I need to roll... I keep forgetting. I have Destructive Trance. When I roll a 9, I add a d10. And he's dead.
Well, you should have thought of that earlier, shouldn't you?
There is no button for this, Krieg, you know.
There
it's
is.
the
How do you even... How does the proper character sheet even handle that?
there is no button. You have to do it manually. The proper character sheet has a button for it.
That's...
When you have Destructive Trance, there is a button that you press that turns the calculation for Destructive Trance on and off.
Wait, you have battle trance?
No, it's destructive trance. It's a special sort of trance.
Battle
I thought you
Trance?
need battle trance to have that, though.
Yeah, I do have Battle Trance.
I mean, yeah.
So that explains why I couldn't fucking nail you.
Wow.
Yeah, explain to me how you are going to kill your arch enemy, your actual arch enemy that has killed you before almost.
Okay, so does he actually die?
He does actually die.
Fucking finally. I'm gonna look at the other one. I'm gonna say, I don't remember who you are. Would you remind me?
He laughs. And he says in Russian, "If you don't remember who I am, then you truly deserve to die, and you can no longer be saved."
Wow, Russian sounds a lot like English.
Yeah.
Can I use a minor action to kind of scratch my head and try to remember?
I mean, you have a lot of horns on your head, so it's going to be more of an agility roll, but yeah, no, roll a minor action, a learning roll.
Okay. Nope.
You have no clue. This guy, he just evades you. I don't know, like...
Their humanity is
He does
non-existent.
speak with a Belarusian accent, but
Oh boy.
that's pretty much all that you can gather.
But
Okay.
Vladimir will kind of scratch his beard and like his face and say, I remember there was a family, but that was an accident.
He continues to shake his head. Well, now you've destroyed your arch enemy, which you should be proud of. It is Dollmaker's turn, and Dollmaker, of course, isn't there. However, now you see, and I'm gonna need to make room for this.
How many death squads did you bring, Krieg?
Well, I'm just gonna... You are the guy who made about 300 vampires in Paris, right? And those vampires killed a couple thousand people. Some of them made vampires of their own. I'm gonna make these a little smaller even. You know what happens when there's vampires?
To make some omelets, you need to break some eggs.
Yeah, but you know who usually comes around when there's a lot of vampires in a place?
Oh, I know. Who are these Van Helsing looking motherfuckers?
Well, take a guess as to which profession these gentlemen have.
It's the Catholic Church!
Not quite, but close. I mean, some of them are probably Catholics. What is the thing with Roll20? 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the Men in Black!
6.
The fucking MIB are coming at me, boy!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Waiting just out of sight. As it happened.
12 vampire hunters.
Were 12 vampire hunters. 12 of them. Because that's what happens when you create 300 new vampires.
Oh, but that was only the beginning, Krieg.
If you survive this, I'm gonna basically let you do anything you want.
Dude, there was There was a thing I could have done to actually do that.
I mean, I did tell you to give me a full inventory of all of your goons, but you didn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to
No,
make
I came alone, Krieg.
Yes, and
I
the
did
enemy
not-
didn't. How about that?
How about that, boy?
Descended. So yeah, that's not. It is their turn now, and
go.
all of them level their hunting rifles at you. And I want to point out,
Execution, boys.
and I want to point out that they have attack specialization. So,
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Let's calculate that real quick.
Yeah, I'm not good at maths. What's your guard?
Not enough.
It's like 17, isn't it?
Yep. I'm probably dead, but you still need to run the numbers.
Yeah, what is your guard? Is 17?
Yeah.
So 31 minus 17. What is your total HP that you have?
Give me a moment. I'm pretty sure I died, but give me a moment.
Now I'm gonna run the numbers as well. But what is your total HP?
Against the 16, the 18, the 18. Time to start doing death saves, my dudes. Eventually, as I get shot down in the street, I state, well. Such are the risks of attempting immortality. As the barrage slowly rips me to shreds, and I slowly mix back into a pool of blood on the floor.
But before that happens, and as the pool of blood coalesces back into your original form, the man known as Anatoly the Serene, and I'm really sorry to all the people who helped me with this yesterday. I tried all day to get the pronunciation right, but I just couldn't, so I'm just going to post in the chat in Cyrillic, in like Russian, what this guy says to you, what these final words are to you, and it's this.
A
This
moment.
is some Obi-Wan level shit.
I hope we will never meet again. Okay.
Yeah, but what's the important part about this sentence?
Help me out here, Krieg. Help me out. Am I missing something?
Yes, you are missing the very first word. That's the important one.
I hope.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if that's the first... Well, the sentence that I tried to have... Let me just... I had some other people who also helped me with this. Let me send you their translations as well.
Google Translate says, "Father, I hope that we will never meet again."
Yes, that is exactly what he says.
I'm actually surprised it turned out so well. I mean,
This man's
Google's-
name is Anatoly Volkov. This is your son.
Ah.
He thought
you made
his-
him become a monk.
He thought his
I-
father was killed by a vampire, and so he went out into the world to hunt vampires. Until eventually he met a man named Manfred Strauch in a hospital in Hamburg, Germany. And Manfred Strauch told him, as a professional colleague, that the man he thought the great monster of Hamburg, the great vampire that Anatoly himself had come to hunt, was actually his father.
Oh man, there was a timeline here when all of these people died, Krieg.
Yes, there was a timeline, but... And that would have been... I mean, at that point, I would have basically let you do whatever you want. If you had come through those overwhelming odds, like, honestly.
I mean, even Constantine. I mean, Lumange would have seen your power and probably convinced Constantine to work with you.
I mean, you know, Le Mans might have his own principles, but yeah, that describes the death of Vladimir Volkov.
A career of over 80 years.
Killed. And here's this. I want to explain something to you guys, to all of you listeners at home. Every single session, this guy he sends me secret messages. Hey, I want to do I want to do this fucked up thing. I want to do this fucked up thing. I want to do this. I want to do this. And I go, dude, stop! And like the thing at the kebab shop, right? When they had stolen the kebab shop, guess who was pouring his vampire enzyme into every single kebab that he was handing out?
I fucking knew it!
That was him. That is how he created a whopping 300 stray vampires who ended up killing thousands of people.
I am the villain.
I actually ran the numbers on this. This is 14 vampire hunters is the total amount of vampire hunters that such a situation would attract. And I straight up told him to get the fuck out of Paris because they were vampire hunters.
The quest to immortality is never an easy one, Krieg.
It is not. And I mean, if you had done this, I would have given it to you, but.
Man,
This was
though.
basically impossible. The odds were rigged against you.
No, Krieg. There was a path. I wrote to you what the path was.
Okay, let me see this.
It was a strategic mistake on my part.
What, you trusted Constantine?
No.
I mean, didn't they change that though? Isn't that the old description of the Bane that they changed precisely because you found out that that was an invincible build?
That's a completely different thing. That's a completely different thing.
Okay.
That's a completely different thing, Krieg.
I'm surprised you didn't ask about my prescience roll for my
But like,
initiative.
none of you actually targeted your resolve.
I targeted his resolve and I got nothing out of it.
I mean, yeah, but like you, let's be honest, you weren't exactly the linchpin of this battle.
No, I was not.
So yeah, there's gonna be these vampires are gonna have a lot of cleaning to do. The Rieu.
I have successfully become a worse villain than the worst villain the DM could make.
That is true. You have. And I commend you for that.
Well, at least my legacy lives on.
Oh, so you were blackguard level shit.
Rieu looks down at you and says, "Burn his corpse."
To me?
Not to you, to the dead guy. You aren't dead. And Anatoly actually approaches you, Constantine. And he gives you a stim pack, and you're barely walking, and he looks at you and he says, "Thank you for helping me with this."
Any time. Constantine's just kind of like struggling with like a whole bunch of shit.
No. By the way, I will state I specifically left a writ that like I have a will. Don't worry, Frosty. Though the will strictly states not to avenge my death. Because if I die, that means that I was weak and incapable of defending myself against trickery like this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that this will is probably on the same level as that President Dragon will I showed you.
At this point in time, both Dave and Julius Stolberg show up to be faced with a whole army of vampire hunters who, a few of them...
This is what it took to take me down!
And they...
I am very impressed. I'm going to roll heal, by the way.
Actually, you can unmute yourselves. You're now on site.
Yeah, I did that already.
Now you see here, Constantine, I'm going to do a little thing known as heal.
Fuck yeah, man. I got heal on my own, too. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Whoa,
So
what do I roll for that?
fucking Vlad got to kill his arch enemy in the final fight.
So yeah, I'm gonna activate phased mode, and I'm gonna roll. Let's see here, how many was it? Oh yeah,
took a long time to take me down.
Oh yes.
Like I love how you. I love how
You
it
heal
started.
54 damage.
I love how it started. It's a 1v1. Okay, the 1v1 is over. It's a 2v1. The 2v1 is over. It's a 3v1. Still not working. Fuck it. Bring in the thermonuclear.
I did have.
I
I
wish-
had many contingencies. Yes.
I wish I could even understand a fraction of how you understand this game.
Dude, there was actually a method for me to kill all of them if I would have changed one decision in my build.
No, but like there was still damage.
No, because of how Deathless Trance works. Even if I would have died, I would have died after killing everyone else.
And then Constantine would have been saved by Julius, and he's looking around. There's death everywhere.
How did you
Because-
use 10d8 for healing everyone?
Because fast mode and specialized healing, Krieg. No one can die when I'm here.
He literally rolls 10d8s when he heals now, Krieg.
That's
This
pretty
is-
cool.
This is what happens when you ask me. So how do I make a medic? I'm like,
I'm probably gonna.
face.
I might retire Constantine and have him do some solo quests to finish up his end of things. I don't know.
You want that?
I don't know. I mean, like, this is pretty heavy shit, man. I think you might be kind of sick and tired of being a Shadowrunner.
I mean, yeah, that would be a good point. But yeah, I could have you do a. You could roll up
This
a new
is the
character.
ultimate retirement, my dude.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I helped kill a vampire lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you can. I mean, I can have deal some out with you as Constantine. Have him maybe finish his solo quest. You wanted to. What was it that you wanted to? Am I allowed to reveal what your grand plan was at the end?
Him?
No, I'm
me?
talking to you, Constantine.
I was basically gonna try to bring about creating a cure for tempo and maybe elevate my people to Loa's.
See, this is the man you almost killed, Vladimir. So yeah, but now let's have.
I just wanted to drink dragon blood and become immortal
Yeah.
while building a secret cabal of vampires that secretly take over society over generations.
Secret 300 vampires in the middle of Paris.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
hey.
That's not the definition of secret.
No. Numbers
Has a
is the
literal
first thing.
fucking Dracula castle in the middle of the goddamn.
Yes, I may live in a fucking Dracula castle in the middle of the city, but hey, it's a
You got some
solid
style.
lifestyle. It's a solid lifestyle, my dude.
It is.
It's a solid lifestyle, but it is not secret in any way, shape, or form.
I mean,
I mean,
We'll
the
see what
castle wasn't
happens with
really the
Constantine.
problem. There's people with bigger and scarier castles in Paris.
Oh yeah.
It
There's
was the
always
300 vampires that they just kind of, you know, make the
Like,
thing
it
a
was
little
like,
bit more
like I was
notorious.
wondering, are there gonna be consequences eventually?
yes.
Yeah, this is
I
the
mean, this-
consequences.
This was kind of an allegory for mass. Gosh, I don't know if you'll get demonetized if I finish that sentence or not.
They don't actually scan what you say, so you can.
Oh,
go
good.
ahead.
Yeah, this is an allegory for mass migration.
Well, it's 100% not, but you may think that. I couldn't possibly comment.
Oh, a great rise of violent, bloodthirsty people in numbers doesn't bring devastation, right? Okay.
So we should embrace our vampires because they are a different culture.
Hashtag not all vampires. Vampirism is a tradition of peace.
Jesus Christ.
It was literally like, I must say, it is kind of a compliment when a DM needs to do this, because it literally is like it's like no, I'm forced. I had to do it to him.
Donovan, the DM literally attacked you with annihilating damage.
Yes.
He cast the GM's wrath on you.
Remember the final part of the description of annihilating them.
GM's
GM.
wrath.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
no,
that's basically... the thing is, you understand this game better than I do, so I kind of had to go all out on this. But I also was too proud to make, like, optimized builds with the characters that I threw against you.
We're too proud. No, Greek. The scary part is that if I would have changed a single feat that I have into a different feat, I actually had an above 50% chance of winning.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
might be true. But like, this just it doesn't say that in this feat though that you sent me. It just doesn't say that.
No. It's a different feat.
Okay, but they removed Deathless Trance though. You couldn't use it. They removed it from the game.
They removed
No,
it
they
from the
didn't.
game? No, they
What? Did they?
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I remember seeing it. I don't read the forums.
No,
or anything.
Deathless. No. What you're thinking about is the Ghost Barbarian, which is you combine Impervious Trance with Insubstantial, and because you have Impervious Trance with Insubstantial, you are essentially immune to all banes and all damage except direct influence damage, which greatly limits what can hurt you. They changed the rules to make it so that Nullify is able to nullify Insubstantial even if you have Impervious Trance. Nullify ignores Impervious Trance.
Okay.
That was what they changed.
But then probably they should change this other thing too, if it makes you immortal. Let's be honest.
Deathless
It
Trance
doesn't. You
Oh no,
It
you
doesn't
actually
make
would have
you
died
immortal.
after the trance, right? I mean, that would have been fucking
Yeah.
cool. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that would have been what happened unless I would have consumed enough life.
Yeah,
steal
unless
to
he
essentially
healed
recuperate.
like quickly enough. Like he would have killed them one by one, and as the turns passed, we would have arrived. And after he finished them off, we would have just healed him before the trance ended. So he
Though
just
the
killed
other,
them.
though the way that you actually are supposed to stop Deathless Trance is not by continuing to fight the thing, but by crowd control.
Or by making a barrier.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
Do
right?
I bring the barrier cage build?
Yes, do it.
Is it time?
Here's
Let's do
Donovan,
it. Let's my
is
group
it-
suffer.
Is it time for Donovan to start making fully optimized builds? Oh no.
Huh? Like, you know that Vlad wasn't optimal. You saw my optimal builds.
Yeah, but I don't want optimal builds here. Like, as soon as
Oh,
you
no,
make
no,
an
no,
optimal
no.
build, I
I'm
will
gonna
once again
play-
overwhelm you.
No. I'm gonna play as a Naga. No, that's gay.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Let's
You
think.
mean a Lamia, not a Naga.
Do I literally play guy with sword?
I mean,
Why
you can
not?
play guy with gun.
you should
can
do
be-
like a red mage.
No.
You should play a vampire who does
Donovan.
blood magic.
Donovan, make
Oh, that's
make
actually
Sigma
good.
leader. Make Sigma leader.
No, don't do it. No.
Make Sigma leader.
There is an NPC in my game called Sigma Leader. He has an actual name, but they just call him Sigma Leader. They are afraid of Sigma Leader.
Create a maverick.
Yeah,
Nothing is more powerful than Sigma leader. He is the ultimate evolution of guy with gun.
Fear him.
Here's the thing, though, Dave and Julius, right? If you had done that, you would have basically been outcasts to the entire Shadowrunning community, right?
Well, Dave, let's be honest, Greek, considering that, yeah, I don't think Gabe gives a fuck.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but he would have been... It would have made it difficult to have him continue playing, is the thing?
No,
I
no,
can
no,
just
no, no.
change the appearance of the drone, so...
Yeah, well, eventually
Okay.
someone would get a hold of that. I mean, you would have one of the most powerful entities in Paris just against you.
Krieg, if you knew what
It
we were
would literally
planning...
be like, we're making our own secret Shadowrunning society.
I mean, you
with
could. There
blackjacks
are
and
other
hookers.
Shadowrunning circles. You could
No,
go
but
down south.
DM,
If
DM,
we had
we're
survived-
working. DM, we're gonna go and work for the lodge.
Here's the thing. If Vlad had survived...
Greg, you know what the lodge is, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I could introduce that.
If Vlad had survived...
Vlad
Then-
would be like, the lodge would love Vlad. They'd be, you kill babies? Fuck yeah! Oh, man.
No, but if Vlad would have survived, then we would just proceed with Operation Free Real Estate. and then we wouldn't need the goddamn shadow running community.
Operation Free Real Estate is a shit post, but holy shit, is it entertaining?
It's something we need to do. But now that Vlad is dead, well, rip.
Operation Free Real Estate.
So yeah, basically, if you know, I'm gonna obviously Donovan can roll a new character.
Okay. What are my starting statistics and all that?
I will let you start out on. I should probably start. Yeah, I'm gonna let you start out on level 3.
Okay.
Grice, if you want, you can also get a new character, but I would like to continue Constantine's storyline a little bit.
Level 3. He starts at level 3 with his new character. I'm still level 2.
I'll keep playing Constantine. I think he's just gonna be.
I mean, because the two of you were here, Julius and Dave, you both get an experience point. Let's be honest.
Yeah. We're technically helping.
Greek, give me a new character sheet.
Level 3.
I'm gonna
choose a build.
I'm gonna make a new folder for dead characters. I should probably make a new folder for dead characters anyway. I'm gonna move him in.
Frosty, you have no fucking idea how happy I am because, like, you saw how people tend to die in most games. It's usually unceremonious and like,
No,
I mean, you had an unceremonious death in this very campaign that I wasn't very happy with.
Most player deaths are unceremonious. This player death was literally like, no, you are the bad guy. We literally need a squad of paladins.
You were killed by your son leading a squad of fucking elite vampire hunters.
This is the equivalent of you becoming like playing D&D and you're playing a necromancer who succeeds in becoming a lich, and the DM literally drops, well, here's a paladin order.
So here's a paladin order who's not going to besiege your city for the next month.
No, as a lich, you usually aren't that worried about paladins, and then the DM says, you see that all of their weapons glow. It appears that they have casted the spell Destabilizing Weapon. And that is how you know that he's not fucking around.
Yeah. I mean, that's generally not the type of campaign that I like to run. Like, I'm like a personal level type player. I know that GM. I know that a lot of players like that, and you know, but like having these huge, I will become the bigged hero in the world, or I will become the biggest villain in the world type campaigns. It's just a bit too much bookkeeping for me personally.
Oh no! Trust me, I had. Oof. Do I tell him about the fucking what was he?
Pain?
No. Do you know the concept of the vow of poverty?
Oh god, that fucking character.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'm not. If I'm gonna be the good guy, I'm gonna be the goodest guy. It's like
do it.
It's like, so what do you do for a living? Well, you see, I go to hell, I capture demons, and I forcibly convert them into the good alignment through a complex process of brainwashing their alignment.
That sounds...
the bombers will be proud.
Interesting.
Although, personally, brainwashing someone against themselves could be considered an evil act.
Well, technically speaking,
you're not... demon!
Technically speaking, you're not brainwashing them. The way the class describes it is that you are pulling out the physical evil out of their soul and destroying it.
Yeah, but
seems like a pretty good thing to me.
Yeah, I mean, but then you're concerned that you're destroying something, which is also an evil act in some circles. Pacifism is doing nothing.
Essence.
Give me a sheet, Creek. Give me a sheet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry,
So Grace, why do you not want to continue playing?
Well, I'm just saying from like a role-playing standpoint.
Yeah, but from a IRL point.
From an IRL, I wouldn't mind playing Constantine some more.
I mean, if you do want to retire him, I could also give you a new character. You could also play a new character. But it would make sense from a role-playing perspective, but I also think it would make sense if he continued to do it.
I think I'm gonna make a cyber guy this time. Just to prove that cyber... No, we already have cyber people that prove that cyber is good.
Yeah, but
we'll just say that, like,
you have like 2 deckers. You have
Yeah.
two deckers, one of them even more recent than the other, and we have somehow every time Dave has been part of the mission, half the session is just me finding all the
Do I take
information.
do I take a Lovatarian build? Do I take a Lovatarian build, Frosty?
I mean, isn't that what Vlad already did, only with
Vlad was
vampires?
not a Lovatarian. Vlad was a clusterfuck.
I mean,
He was a footbar.
Levatarian could work, I guess. I mean, would you have the alternate form as well?
No alternate form, just
Just the two extraordinaries and
not even the one extraordinary.
ooh.
So yeah, let me
Well, then it would
let me know
yeah.
everything about your new character. I'm going to stop the recording now. We can keep on chatting afterwards, of course. But thank you very much for watching this wonderful execution of Vladimir Volkov. When I kill one of my players, I do it with style.
I had to do it to him.
And this was not with style.
Oh, this had all the style, man. He got to kill his arch enemy.
Although before you end this, I think Julius is a crazy enough motherfucker to take some blood samples from the pool.
Actually,
That is a good
the thing
idea,
is,
actually.
I want to take blood samples from
Let's
the
do
pool.
it.
I wanna state, Constantine, if let's just say that the end game of Vlad was something very scary.
Yes,
World
I
domination.
imagine it was. I do. I imagine it was very, very
Are the
terrifying.
vampire hunters still there? Are they just sitting
Guys,
around?
guys,
looking
What
at
has it
you?
been that movie where everybody's a vampire and like there's only a few humans left and you got to protect the last human or something?
Do I play a female character, my dudes?
I mean, if you want to, or you could be a Fuda.
I'm literally looking at all the Sarkic art, and I'm like, what Sarkic do I want to be?
Yeah, all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I'm stopping the recording now. We're going to keep on chatting. See you around, cunts.